Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been again a while since my last upload, but hopefully when school ends, like in maybe like 3 weeks I think it ends, then I'll be able to do more. So this is a bullet journal plan with me, and as you can see I pulled out my brown Mildliner for this. I don't use the color brown very often. I don't think I have a Tombow brush pen of that color either. So I am using the Mildliner, and as you can see this week we are going with like a house theme. We have all been stuck, well pretty much all of us have been stuck at home these past few weeks, so I thought this would be nice to do. Now as you can see, as always, I am lettering in the days of a week using my Tombow brush pen, and all the links and stuff to whatever I used will be in the description below. Quickly erasing some pencil marks, and then after we will start with filling in Monday. So I started off with using a TCMC TV emoji. It was on one of the sampler sheets, and I used that to mark in that we set up our Jellyfin server, basically to hold music that we listen to, and also movies, because we have absolutely nothing better to do. It's also free and open source, which you guys know I love. And then afterwards I am going to make my gigantic to-do list. So for this video, and for most of my plan with me is probably until the coronavirus ends, I have this gigantic to-do list, and if I stop planning or I forget to plan for a few days, then I just make my to-do list and check everything off based on what I did. Now, if I stop planning for multiple days, that's when it gets interesting, because then I just forget everything I've done. I have a terrible memory, which is why I use planners, except that, if you forget to use them, then anyways. So you'll see what I ended up doing later on, which is just a drawing to fill it up. As you can see, on Thursday and Friday we had no school. We actually had student planned events on Thursday, and then our semester marks for semester 2 were released on Friday. So that's why we didn't have school. So now jumping back to Tuesday, I listed out my homework that I had to do for that day, and then also starting to make my list for Wednesday. So on Thursday we had our SMS exam, which was held, of course, online at the same time as our usual class, so I lettered that in to take up a large amount of space. And then moving to the weekend, of course, this is a week on one-page layout, so we don't have enough space to dedicate to just Saturday and Sunday, so I squished it into the weekend section and then just listed everything that I had to do from the weekend on that section. There was this huge music section, and I divided that out using a note. That's basically marking my violin stuff and also my podcasting stuff. So this is where the planning portion of this video ends, and this is where you can really start to see some of my mediocre, or less than mediocre art skills. So because this theme was houses, I decided to draw a scene or a collection of houses. So I'm starting off with the bottom. You can see that there's a large section at the bottom that I couldn't fill up with any writing, so I just ended up kind of drawing a road, I guess, and also this weird sign with the arrow, and then some more houses. And I guess while I just quickly finish that up, I'm gonna talk about my life. So obviously sitting for long periods of time at my laptop, editing this video and also doing schoolwork, not very fun, but one thing I have been doing is spending more time with my family and actually talking more to my family, which is really awesome. We actually spent the past few afternoons this week planting flowers, which if you go back into my plan with me's maybe that I did a year ago, I also mentioned it's kind of a yearly tradition which we all love, and we plant flowers and also some vegetables and herbs in the backyard. So we are nearing the end of this plan with me. If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also, quick note, I am captioning these videos into English, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I'm gonna do a quick close-up of the spread, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys!